Welcome to TimTalks Disciple Making. This video series has been created to challenge the status quo in our personal lives and in our local churches when it comes to obeying Jesus' commission to go into the world and make disciples. If you ever watched the Popeye cartoon series years ago, there comes a line where Popeye could no longer take the frustrating circumstances of those being bullied around him. And he says, "I can't stand it no more." And at that point, he usually opens a can of spinach, downs it, and then he takes action accordingly. In these past days, we've seen a phenomenon in the world, initiated by the death of George Floyd, whereby people now are standing up, whether it's under the Black Lives Matter banner or simply the realization that all people are equal. And because of that, people are congregating and protesting in giant numbers around the entire planet. Why? Because enough is enough. They can't stand it no more. This abuse of power and authority that really has not been used to honor those who really deserve to be treated as equals. In Galatians, Paul talks about that when we're in Christ, there's no longer Jew or Gentile, male or female, free man or slave, for we are all equal in Jesus Christ. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1963, from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, said the same thing when he gave that famous speech, "I have a dream." He actually made mention of those words of the Apostle Paul, and both of them had a deep conviction of the words of Jesus to love all people. Have you ever thought that those people who are congregating are actually putting themselves at risk with the coronavirus still racing around the globe? Why is it that they do this? It's because they found a cause that reaches deeper into their heart, a conviction by which they can no longer stand silent. They can stand it no more, as it were. I pray in these days as we consider the place of the church in society and our own places as followers of Jesus, when he calls us unto himself, "Come, follow me, and I'll make you into something that you're not," that the message of love is actually a legacy that he leaves us to infect the world. And despite the fear of those around them in his day, the early disciples actually gave their life, not in fear of the consequences, and many of them lost their lives because of it. To what extent, when you look at the world and the injustice of power and authority that is being misused, will you stand up and be counted with others who says, "Enough is enough. I can't stand it no more"? And you'll learn with those brothers and sisters around you to be salt and light, to actually go into the world and spread and infect others with the love of Jesus, because you found a cause that has claimed your heart forever. May God bless you.